Welcome back to CLE Weekend. You know, this time of year, a lot of people think about all the fall stuff, the activities, football, getting mums for your house, Halloween costumes. But I sure hope getting your flu shot is at the top of that list. This is the time to get it done. I'm with Dr. Chris Peshek from Discount Drug Mart. It's good to see you.
Good to see you.
I say this is like an annual thing for us now. It's like, how are the kids? How are your kids?
That's right.
And did you get your flu shot? Which I did actually get it earlier today on TV. You know, we've got to talk about the flu shot because it is important. Why is it so important?
That's one of those vaccines that you need to get every year because it's a seasonal vaccine. It gets you immune for about 6 months, but then every year the vaccine changes a little bit to cover the variants of the virus for that season. So just because you got it last year doesn't mean you're going to be completely protected for the next year.
Well, and you bring up the 6 months, which I think is important because I think there's some people who are like, okay, wait, should I do it, you know, in October now, or should I wait a little while? And you say, do it now to last you.
For sure, yeah. Some people try to wait. They maybe want to get it closer to the holidays, but because your immunity lasts about 6 months, now's the time. So whether it's going to be nice this week, but you know, it's getting colder and we're going to be seeing family for holidays and there's going to be school events and things like that. So you really want to have your antibodies in full form for all that. So now is a good time to get your vaccine.
That's a good point. A lot of misconceptions, we'll say, about the flu shot. Some people think, well, one time I got the shot and I got sick after, so I'm done with it. You just happen to get sick.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Because there's a lot of other viruses out there that aren't flu, and you might come in contact with one of those after you've gotten the vaccine. But the vaccine itself, because of the way it's made, cannot actually make you ill. So might feel a little sore for a day or two or something like that, but not truly sick.
Yeah, okay, that's good to know. Getting your flu shot, it is so easy when you do it at Discount Drug Mart because you don't need an appointment.
Correct, yeah. You can come in anytime one of our pharmacies is open, go back and see the pharmacist, and we're going to get you in and out, get your vaccine safely, quickly, effectively. Try to make it as convenient as possible so people are, you know, feel more welcome to get their vaccines. We don't want to have a barrier to get vaccinated.
No, absolutely not. It's also free with most insurance plans.
Yeah, insurances recognize the value of vaccines and keeping you healthy and out of the hospital. That's more expensive for you and for them, so a vaccine's a pretty good investment. If you don't have insurance, we offer discounted pricing for those folks too. So
that's wonderful. And it's not just flu shots. We don't want you to be like, oh, well, I was kind of thinking about the COVID or RSV or other. You offer a lot of options.
Yeah, so one term that we use a lot is we're the Northeast Ohio's immunization destination. So we try to have every vaccine you could possibly need. Some you only get once, some you might get twice, some you get every year, like the flu shot or the COVID vaccine, for example. The COVID vaccine now is recommended 65 and up, and anybody under 65, we have a conversation about if that's a good fit for you. And those recommendations, as they change, the pharmacists are up to date on what's most current, so you can always ask your pharmacist what vaccines you should get each year.
Absolutely. When we are thinking about, you know, coming in, it's nice because I have a family of 4 and we can come in as a family and get our flu shots. And even the, you know, the other stuff too that you're mentioning for many of my other family members, but for kids, it's 7 and up. Is that right?
Yeah, we do children and adults, senior citizens, so you can bring the whole crew in. Yeah.
I love it. Make a day of it, a big old party getting our shots. You know, when I take my kids to get shots, though, it's like, what are we doing after? Okay, good job. We get ice cream now. It's a good thing, though, when you go to Discount Drug Mart. My son always likes, can I get a car from Drug Mart?
There you go.
Sure, so we can get it all done
Some
there.
lollipops, whatever the case might be.
Whatever you want. Now, I've got to ask about getting multiple shots at the same time.
Sure.
Can we do that, or is it just like one? How does that work?
Different people have different preferences on that, but most folks, I would say this time of year, who are candidates to get more than one vaccine do just elect to get them at the same time out of convenience. So you're there already, you just roll up both sleeves, we take care of your seasonal vaccines all in one trip, and then you're in and out, you don't have to make a return trip. So.
I like that. People who are at higher risk of getting sick and, you know, they have certain issues, still good for them to come in and get the flu shot.
Yeah, I would say even more so.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. If you have other conditions like respiratory conditions, diabetes, things like that, getting the actual flu can be more dangerous for you, so all the more reason to get an immunization.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, if you are just joining us right now, we want to remind you, going into Discount Drug Mart, It is not something that you have to plan in advance and register online, which I know can be a hassle for people because you're like, oh gosh, I don't know, with sports this time of year and things happening,
Right.
you just come right in.
Right. Yep. Yeah, and not that appointments are a bad thing. And if you do want to plan ahead, we offer all of our forms are on our website, so you can print them out at home and bring them in filled out. That saves a little bit of time, but you don't have to. We have all that for you. You can just walk in too.
Yeah, that's a great option. Your immunization destination, Discount Drug Mart. We want to get more information on all the locations, wherever we can go, whatever is easiest to us, because most of us have one right around the corner. What's the best place to go to get that information?
Yeah, if you need any information about vaccines, locations, discount-drugmart.com is our website.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. It was great to chat with you. I'll see you next year.
All right, sounds good.
Same place, different year. Thank you again. I appreciate it. Make sure you get your flu shot, of course. Discount Drug Mart makes it so easy. And again, there's so many locations. We'll be right back here on CLE Weekend.